think there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs on the medical front, particularly around synthetic mRNA. You can basically do anything with synthetic RNA, DNA. It's like a computer program. So, I think with enough with effort, that's not too crazy. You could probably stop aging, reverse it if you want. These are You can basically do it. You can turn someone into a freaking butterfly if you want with the right DNA sequence.
When Cloudy says that certain compromised souls being manipulated by energetic parasites have been tampering with DNA, that's a fact. You heard it.
Oh, pish posh. That doesn't mean it's something evil. Oh, but the interconnections do not lie. Observably, all the atrocities do not lie. So let's have an interesting conversation. Cloudy already said this. Just because someone looks like you does not mean that they are for you. Let's keep that in mind as we discuss. And you have to make the differentiation between those who are sentient divines, and those who are compromised souls being manipulated by energetic parasites that are observably and have been observably creating trauma, rape, murder, destruction, misery, corrupt technology all throughout the last 3,000 years. You have to recognize that. So Cloud's gonna give you the breakdown. And shout outs to Nipsey, shout outs to Justice, shout outs to Dr. Sabi, and so many unnamed souls. So throughout, let's say, last 500, 1,000, even 100 years, you have to take note what has been occurring in regards to the consumption of chemicals, because energetic parasites have been manipulating compromised souls into giving destructive food to specific subgroups, and even the first subgroup that those energetic parasites invaded. What that food does is, over the generations, it destroys your DNA. It destroys the composition of your physical body, which throughout generation to generation is steadily either ascending in composition or descending. What does that mean? If you observe how the current bodies of specific subgroups are, it's not the same as it was 500 years ago. And it's getting worse. Why is it getting worse? Because compromised souls within a specific subgroup manipulated by energetic parasites are purposely pumping corruption into the specific subgroups as a means to genetically destroy them and weaken them so that they can be preyed upon further. If you attempt to claim that is not the case, then you are blind. Either you're in with the agenda or you just don't know any better. Because Clyde's not here to argue. Clyde's going to trigger the current sentience to do their research. If you feel that's not the case, do your research, because Cloudy has done Cloudy's research, and we're going to break that fact down throughout the incoming weeks. But this specific video is just to let the lovelies know, to let fellow masculine divines know